catching you up on overnight happenings, and what to know today. Finally, no rain is forecast today, according to the National Weather Service. The morning lows will be in the 60s but reach the 80s in the afternoon. That's pretty much the weekend, too. Tampa Bay Times executive editor Matt Katches has a message for our readers. Quality journalism takes money, and the Times must sustain itself to keep producing the kind of journalism that has informed Tampa Bay residents for decades. That's why the Times set up a pay meter to access TampaBay.com. That means there is a limit to how many stories someone can read without paying. Times subscribers will enjoy unlimited access to our website, and we thank you for it. But other readers must pay for digital content we can no longer give away. Please consider subscribing and supporting Florida's best newspaper and its brand new website by clicking here. Here are the top things to do today in Tampa Bay. Don't let your budget keep you home. Here's this week's list of 5 things to do under $5, including the last of Gasparilla hijinks, for now, as well as a swamp fest in Weeki Wachee and free admission. On Tuesday, to the Glazer Children's Museum, the search for the University of South Florida's next president is nearing a crucial point, with finalists expected to be announced this month. But the school is working to keep the list of potential top candidates secret, a practice some local officials say is unbecoming of a public university. Read the story by education writer Megan Reeves today at TampaBay.com. St. Petersburg Mayor Rick Reisman wants to replace board members on the St. Petersburg Housing Authority to better scrutinize the agency. But Christopher O'Donnell reports that the local chapter of the NAACP is warning it may challenge Reisman's plan if he follows through on his plan. For the latest in Florida politics, make sure to check the buzz. Mark Barden held up a photo for the 9th graders packed into Northeast High School's auditorium Thursday morning. It showed his 7-year-old son, Daniel, who was killed during the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting 6 years ago. The boy is grinning, holding a stuffed bear. Now Divya Kumar reports that he's part of the inspiration behind Sandy Hook Promise, a non-profit group started by Barden and other Sandy Hook parents aimed at preventing gun violence by building a stronger sense of community in schools. For the latest education coverage, make sure to read The Gradebook. And check out The Gradebook podcast as education reporter Jeffrey Solochek leads a weekly discussion about Florida education. The lawyers for John Johnchuk asked the judge to flip the script in upcoming first-degree murder trial scheduled to start March 18th and give the defense the opportunity to speak to the jury last. In almost every circumstance, prosecutors get that right. As Josh Solomon reports, the judge wasn't having any of that. Real estate reporter Susan Taylor Martin writes about the latest big purchase in the Bay Area. Professional wrestler Chris Jericho bought a gated lakefront estate in Odessa for $3.255 million. Read more about the 6.5-acre property on Lake Keystone, and the 8,569-square-foot house has 5 bedrooms, 6 full bathrooms, a 6-car garage and tennis court. Amenities include wine storage for 500 bottles. Jennifer Zales was the listing agent on the property, which closed Feb. 13. Take a deep dive into Airbnb and you'll see that the app allows you to sort rentals by property type. We looked to see what unusual and unique rentals are available around Tampa Bay. Check out the Times online business page for the latest on the economy, jobs, real estate, retail and workplace culture. The Times online arts and entertainment page tells you everything you need to know about what to do, see, eat and experience around town. Pop culture critic Jake Cridlin recently talked to Megadeth frontman Dave Mustaine about his career and life as one of hard rock music's iconic singer-songwriters. Check out the Times photo and video channels for the most compelling visuals. Read the Tampa Bay Times online sports page with the latest news about the Lightning, Bucks, Rays, Bulls, Gators, Knowles and high school sports. Spring training is here. Plan your spring training trips by using the Times Handy 2019 Spring Training Guide for Grapefruit League schedules, maps and daily planners. Former Rays turned Pirates pitcher Chris Archer and St. Petersburg Mayor Rick Reisman are in something of a Twitter beef over the fan support the Rays are getting from St. Pete. Mark Topkin reports on all that intense social media action by checks notes, probably just looking at his phone. For the latest on the Lightning's quest for the Stanley Cup, click here throughout the season and follow beat writers Diana C. Nero's @ Diana Nero's and Mari Fiello @ Fiello_Mari. Get the latest Rays spring training news from Mark Topkin and follow him throughout baseball season on Twitter @ TB Times. Rays. The Bucks have a new head coach and the NFL draft is just weeks away. Keep up with the latest off-season changes by following the Times Bucks page, which is just a click away at tampabay.com. For the latest team news on Twitter, follow Rick Stroud @ NFL Stroud and fellow beat writer Eduardo A. Encina @ Eddie in the Yard. Stroud reports from the NFL Combine, where scouts found out that Oklahoma quarterback Kyler Murray was measured at 5 feet 10 and an eighth inches tall, but that 1/8 of an inch could help him come draft night. All the Bulls news you can use is right here from Times beat writer Joey Knight. Follow him on Twitter for the latest @ TV Times. Bulls. Get the latest sports news, reaction and analysis from Times sports writer Rick Stroud and the rest of the crew on the Bucks, Bulls, Lightning, Gators, Knolls and Rays via our Sports Day Tampa Bay podcast.